Hi everyone. Okay, as some of you know, I recently did a trip back to England. Now, that's a long flight. It's 9-hour flight each way, and that means I got to watch some movies on the flight. So what I thought I'd do in this video, just a quick bit of fun, is to rank the movies that I watched on the flights, both there and coming back. Now, watching movies on a plane, not the ideal circumstances. Obviously, small screen, you've got the cabin noise, you've got to get up so that someone can go past you to go to the washroom. You've got someone nudging you as they're walking by. You're constantly being stopped to choose what food or drink you're going to have. Oh, pretzels, please. Yeah, glass of wine, please. Oh, I think I'll have the chicken, please. Yeah, thank you. And then diagonally in front of you, you can see people watching. There's a husband and a wife, and oh, the wife's watching Notting Hill. Oh, that's a funny scene. Oh, the guy's watching a Jason Statham movie. Oh, yeah, good bit of action there. So yeah, lots of distraction. Trying to watch a movie on a plane is not ideal. So take these ratings with a pinch of salt, but here we go. I'll rank what I watched. So 7 movies to talk about, and I'll rank them in reverse order. So at the bottom end of the scale, at number 7, I'm afraid it is Ballerina, which looks like a John Wick movie. It kind of sounds like a John Wick movie. It's got the colour of a John Wick movie. It's got some action like a John Wick movie, but it is not a John Wick movie. And it was hugely disappointing. Terrible script. Really not much to the plot at all. Ana de Armas, I love Ana de Armas, but yeah, this film just should not have been made. It's really quite a disservice to the John Wick movies, I think. Pretty poor. Okay, yeah, it's watchable for sure. And Keanu Reeves does make a cameo appearance, but it really does no credit to his career in the John Wick movies. Yeah, this movie just should not have been made. It's okay, it's watchable, but not a good one. Number 6, and we have a horror slasher movie set around Valentine's Day, and it's Heart Eyes. Yeah, quite like this one actually. Doesn't really do anything groundbreaking. It's just a slasher movie, if you like, but has quite a good comedic tone to it, and there are some quite fun kills involved as well. So yeah, not a brilliant movie. I didn't really recognise any of the cast members. It's directed by Josh Rubin, but yeah, entertaining enough. Pretty good. Next at number 5, and it's the film Materialists, directed by Celine Song. Now, I really loved her first film as a director, Past Lives. Great movie. Yet, I'd felt quite wary about going to see Materialists at the cinema because, I don't know, it just seemed a little bit strange to me that she'd gone from Past Lives with an unknown cast, or relatively unknown cast, to doing this much more sort of Hollywood type movie, if you like, that had a bigger name cast, including Dakota Johnson, Pedro Pascal and Chris Evans. So yeah, I wasn't sure about that, so didn't see it at the cinema, but I've finally seen it on the plane, and I did like it, and the cast are fine, absolutely. Yeah, it's just not a movie that I could really connect with. I just didn't connect with these characters. Celine Song has talked very thoughtfully about the fact that she used to work in an environment involving dating and arranging relationships. But I don't know, it just didn't really work for me, this film. It was good, the cast were great, but yeah, didn't connect with it. Now, at number 4, we've got a Wes Anderson movie, and it is The Phoenician Scheme, starring Benicio del Toro. Watching this on a plane is quite an unusual experience. If you wanted me to tell you what the story was about on The Phoenician Scheme, sorry, I don't think I could really describe it. This really, for me, watching this on the plane was just a case of just really enjoying the visuals. Obviously, Wes Anderson is so precise about how he arranges the frame and what he puts in there, and just enjoying Benicio del Toro's performance. So yeah, I had a great time with that. But could I describe the plot to you? Sorry, no. I'll need to watch it again. Oh, and I should say that The Phoenician Scheme perhaps loses a point because it is a movie that I watched on a plane, and yet it begins with a plane crash. Next at number 3, another horror movie and with some innovative kill scenes in it, and it's Final Destination Bloodlines. I had a pretty good time watching this, and it definitely made me smile at the beginning of the film. Now, I won't give any particular spoilers as such, but if you've seen this film, then you may recall that it begins with this sequence that's set at a building that has a sort of Space Needle type tower on it, something like the Space Needle in Seattle, except it's not filmed in Seattle. They actually have used the H.R. Macmillan Space Center that's in Vancouver. So yeah, the base of the building is the Space Center in Vancouver, and then they've used CGI to put this huge, great Space Needle on top of it. So I found that quite amusing to see that. But yeah, this was just a fun watch, as with many of the Final Destination movies. Yeah, there are some interesting kills in this and some suspenseful sequences, and it had a good tone to it, some good humor as well. So yeah, this was a great one to watch on the plane. I enjoyed it. At number 2 now, so we're near the top. But yeah, now we have a drama, and it is The Salt Path, starring Gillian Anderson and Jason Isaacs. And this is based on a true story about a couple who lose their home due to a bad investment, and then also one of them has a terminal illness, and so they decided to put a backpack on and just walk the length of England along this salt path. So what I really liked about watching this on the plane is that it was one where you could really just relax into the visuals of it. I love watching movies where you are just getting to see lots of a country. So yeah, there's some great coastline footage in the Salt Path. It's a bit like watching a movie like, say, The Way with Martin Sheen, something like that, 1 Week with Josh Jackson, those kinds of movies. So yeah, no, great story if you like. You just know what it is you're faced with here, and just enjoy all the coastal scenery. So yeah, this was easy watching on the plane. I really enjoyed it. Learned afterwards that the actual true story part of this was perhaps embellished somewhat, but that didn't really spoil my enjoyment, because when it comes to movies, a movie is a movie. So yeah, anything about a movie being a true story, it's a bit like the Coen brothers in No Country for Old Men, where there's that line that says, "Is that a true story?" And Tommy Lee Jones going, "Well, I can't attest to all the facts, but it's true, it's a story." So yeah, a bit like that. But yeah, The Salt Path, enjoyable watch. And so here we are at the number 1 movie, so my favourite movie to have watched on a flight, and it is one that was easy to watch on a flight, and I really enjoyed the visuals of it, and it is the animated movie Flow, which has just come out on the Criterion collection, I understand. But yeah, absolutely love this animated movie. I think it won the Best Animated Feature Oscar as well. But yeah, terrific stuff, this one. It's about a flood that causes a cat to then have to sort of go on a migratory journey and come across various other animals along the way. So yeah, it's a bit of a metaphor, allegory, if you like, about migration and displacement. But yeah, such stunning animation, great visuals. You don't have to worry about the cabin noise, because the only sort of dialogue, if you like, in the movie is just cats meowing and things like that. But yeah, really, really excellent animation. I love the storytelling in it. I definitely want to see it again. Yeah, so Flow, my favourite movie to have watched on a flight. Okay, that was just a bit of fun, but you let me know your thoughts on any of those movies. Have you seen them yourself? Like I say, not ideal circumstances watching any of those on a flight, but that's my ranking. What do you think? Okay, all the best. Hopefully I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.